Chester, you're gonna keep that snack in your mouth or what? Oh God, really? Indian Creek Camp or Indian Camp Creek? We are at Indian Camp Creek in St. Charles County. This is our first time at this park, and it's our first time riding horses in a very long time on the trails. We ride them all the time around the farm, but it's been a long time since we've been out on the trail. And this guy right here next to me is Chester. He is my new horse. It's not gonna be his first time on the trail ever, but it's his first time with me, and it's his first time in a very long time. So fingers crossed that this goes well. As soon as you turn into the park, the equestrian parking lot is right here, so you can get all tacked up and ready to ride. And the trail that we are going to do is for hikers, bikers, and horseback riding, and it's about almost a 7-mile trail loop. From the looks of it, we're gonna have the whole trail to ourselves, at least as far as horses go. There's nobody here today. This is also a new to us saddle that the lady we bought it from kept it in really good shape. You can see just like, you know, the wear from her sliding off of it, but other than that, she kept it in really good condition. So we'll see how comfy it is for me and for Chester out on the trails. He found some leftover hay. He likes to eat, that's for sure. Here we go. I always said I wanted to ride a horse on the beach. Feel like we're kind of blazing the trails right now. We're not technically on the trail yet, and that situation by the water got a little bit hairy, but I think we're close to the trail. Okay, we're on a trail, and I definitely see a lot of hoof prints in this part of the trail, so I think we finally found where we're supposed to be. Now that we're officially on the trail, I feel like I can talk about what just happened a little bit more. Like, we pulled up to that beautiful spot where like the water is, but there were so many little children. Oh my gosh, it made me nervous just because, I mean, Chester has been on a lot of trails before we got him, but I know it had been a long time for him. And we've done like really small little water crossings just around our farm at home, but I mean tiny little creek crossings. And so I just didn't know how he was gonna react to the water, and with that many little kids around us, oh my gosh, it made us nervous. We took a wrong turn, I think, somewhere. We ended up passing like, I think, where we were supposed to come out and meet up with this longer trail. So we'll go back that way and figure out what our mistake was, but that got a little bit scary. We're now back on the trail though, and so far this is really pretty. We're passing by fields of wildflowers and the tall grass, and then we go through like the nice shaded parts too. So fingers crossed that it'll be a lot easier from here on out. We've gone about 2.5 miles now, and the horses are doing great, but my knees are really sore. Some people, like, their butt starts hurting after they've been in the saddle for a while. For me, it's always my knees. I was a runner in high school, so I don't know if it's from that or what, but I've always had issues with my knees. So I'm just sitting here by a little picnic bench in this beautiful field, letting the horses get a little snack break. And resting my knees, stretching them out a little bit, doing some like ankle rolls, and then we'll get back on the trail. Bye, Graham. Honey, you want to see if Roper can jump that?
I've seen like people like with mules, they'll walk up it and they'll tilt down and walk off of it.
I bet a mule can. I don't think our scary horses can. So far, they've been startled by bicyclists and just a lady jogging on the trail. We haven't seen any wildlife yet, but we've seen like raccoon and deer tracks. It's a nice, really pretty, peaceful ride for the most part. We've really only seen those two people. It's just that they've happened to be scared by both of them.
Oh, he's pooping on the road. Chester, what's up with that?
The really pretty part of the trail, riding through the open fields here. Nice breeze. It's beautiful. Chester's on high alert. He's always got his ears perked up looking around. We found a spot with bathrooms and actually like a little picnic table over there. I almost fell off of Chester a second ago. Like right before we got to this little spot here, he had like slipped and missed his footing. I could feel him going down and I was worried that he was going to like go down with me. So instead of falling off this time, I jumped off of him. If you're new here, I have fallen off of a horse 4 times now. And I did not want today to be my 5th, so knock on wood. So far so good. I jumped off. Now I might have a little bit of soreness in my thigh because my thigh kind of like rubbed against the saddle horn as I was jumping off, but I landed on my feet. It does not count as falling off a horse. So Mark is using the bathroom. I'm gonna use the bathroom next, and then we're gonna have a little lunch. We packed a super basic lunch in our saddlebags with like a ice pack in there to keep everything cold. Chips, turkey and ham sandwich for Mark, Diet Pepsi for both of us, and Mark's favorite Chex Mix. We're like a Pepsi commercial. Did you two have a nice break? You ready to finish the ride, buddy? One bite for the road. Back on the trails. We've had some spiderweb issues, so Mark got him a spiderweb stick now. And we saw another scary biker, but we survived it. I don't know who has the right of way here, but I feel like we're gonna be here all day if we wait for the turtle. Tortoise crossing. It's kind of hard to see when you're on horseback, but there's a really nice playground right over there. I think Lexi and Grammy are probably over there somewhere. Lexi's with Grammy while we're riding horses, but it's a really nice new playground there. All right, here is the Toth Trail. So,
Honey, this is the way I told you we should have went earlier.
No, it is not. This is the way we should have come out to get on this trail earlier. We did not come from this way. We came from like a parking lot and a playground and the water with a bunch of waiting children in the water.
And she says we're going on adventures. She doesn't like when I actually take her on an actual adventure.
So we're gonna try to redeem ourselves. We're gonna backtrack back to the trailer on the actual trail. And yeah, there's a lot of horse tracks this way, Mark says. Let's see if we can figure out our mistake.
What happened down there?
All right, so maybe it wasn't our fault after all. The sign was knocked down.
Some idiot who, I bet you somebody with one of them fucking UTVs been driving through and they ain't supposed to be, and I bet you that's where all these tracks are out of the field.
Oh, I bet you're right.
Some fucking asshole.
Somebody came over here on like a 4-wheeler or something and knocked that sign over. We're fixing their sign for them. I guess it wasn't. I guess that means technically it wasn't Mark's fault.
Nothing usually is.
You don't like the water? What do you think, bud? You did good. Yay, we made it back to the parking lot. I see the truck and trailer, and there's a couple other trailers out here now, so looks like they're just getting ready to ride on out, just as we're headed back. That was a very successful trail ride, very fun. If you've never been to the Indian Camp Creek Equestrian Trail and you live near St. Charles County, it would be a really fun time, I think, for you. We met a couple people that said that they're here quite often because they live nearby, so.
Yep. So the only thing you got to watch for here is if you get a lot of rain, make sure you check before you come. They said they do close the trails because they get pretty muddy in some areas because it's where the creeks run through. So
yeah,
that would be one thing. One tip we got from someone else we'll pass along. If you are going to ride this trail, to make sure you check and make sure they're all open before heading this way.
yeah.
Other than that, it was a great trail.
These two look so tired. Look at them.
That's the first time they've been on a trail in a long time. So
yeah,
it was a good one. Good, low, you know, not a whole lot of elevation, nothing real super hard in there for them.
it's rated easy on all trails, so I mean, yeah, that was a good one to start them off with, and we can't wait to do more with them. So if you guys enjoyed this video and want to go along on more trail rides and other crazy adventures that we get ourselves into all the time, stick around. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time.
See ya.
Bye-bye. I think they're happy to be back home.